Hello, my name is Dr. Maya Byfield. My business is The Phenomenal STEMist. I'm so excited to be here in Orange County because it's where I live. I live in Apopka, Florida. And I decided to make this business because I saw a need for underrepresented students to be successful in STEM, which stands for science, technology, engineering, math. And the best way I can do that is just provide products for parents to prepare them, whether it's a book or online STEM camps or just video podcasting. My goal is to transform this community, especially those who are underrepresented. And the way to do that is to help parents understand their children's minds and basically develop them at different stages of their lives to be prepared for a successful STEM career. Thank you so much. That's why I'm here. Hey, it's the Phenomenal STEMist. What's going on? And welcome to another night of phenomenal financial freedom. Shout out to the people who have joined, who will join on the replay, of course. If you are on Phenomenal Financial Freedom and you want to take part in these Monday evening conversations, I'd love for some of you to come on. So, um, always think about doing that. As I think about this topic is important to me because, I have aging parents, and I just decided, I saw this on the news today. I said, well, it was written last month, but this is the first time I'm seeing it. So I figured this would be a good time to converse about this subject: how to protect your aging parents from scammers. There are a lot of scammers out there. Just to remind you before we just start this process, please subscribe. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, Dr. Maya Byfield, Dr. Maya Byfield on YouTube. And of course, The Phenomenal STEMist is still on Amazon, ready and waiting for you to purchase. All right, so let's jump into the conversation about the ways to protect your aging parents. Scam artists target older people. I saw a couple of articles. Some of them use them for illegal activity, money laundering. Be careful about what you do with people's money. If you're older and people ask you to take their money and put it in the bank to hold it for them, be careful. Older. Hold on. Don't wanna do that. Don't wanna do that. All right. So yeah, be careful, older generation, about taking people's money and using and storing it for them. That can be, you can be behaving like a mule and illegal activity for them to clean money. All right. So a lot of older people are scammed by their own children, scammed by their own family members. Be careful, be careful, be careful. But I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about how older people can be taken advantage of by their own children, by their own family. I want to talk about how older people are scammed by strangers or even friends. All right. You, as an older person, you have to be careful about who you deal with. So, loved ones of older people, meaning children who love their parents. There's children that take advantage of the parents. I'm not talking about you. Children who love their parents, what can you do? Or children who love older people, what can you do to protect them from scams? Number one, you got to raise the topic. You got to let them know that there's specific scammers out there. There's specific text messages being placed out there, right? Um, if you have grandchildren and they're talking about, come help me, send this money, like, no, don't do it. You gotta talk about the fact that you are going to be targeted as you age by scam artists. Don't take it personal. Just take it as a reality that if people come to you and give you a whole bunch of sob stories, most likely you are being targeted. If people are coming to you and every time they come to you, you feel bad for them, there's going to be a conversation about money shortly. Shout out to all the scammers out there. Shout out to all the scammers out there that know how to target people with sob stories. There is a special place in hell for you. But I'm not here to talk to you, right? If you get a bunch of calls from people and all they have to do is talk about what's going on in their life, they're most likely a scammer targeting you to give them money. Run. All right. Number one, you gotta raise the topic with your family members and let them know. All right. They say in the article, if you know about the scam, you're 80% likely not to get tricked. So family members, loved ones, children, tell your parents about all the scams out there. Once the parents are knowledgeable of it, they're less likely to get tricked. Number one, raise the topic. Raise the topic with them. Tell them about the scams. All the scams you hear about, talk to them about it. They will be then on an alert. Number two, lean on anti-fraud tools. There's some fraud tools like credit freezes and credit letting the credit card companies know that you are out of town, or um what else? There are certain legal tools like the power of attorney and guardianship and revocable trusts that can keep your money safe from scammers. If all your money is away in certain types of trusts, then the less money you have to just randomly give away. Mm-hmm. Majority of your money needs to be placed in things that people don't have easy access to. Not even you. You don't have ease of access to. I'm talking about revocable trusts. I'm talking about um, money in IRAs. Like you gotta. It takes a lot to get that money. The easier your money access to, like just regular savings account, if you have thousands of dollars in regular savings accounts, those are easily accessible. You're likely to get them scammed away from you. But put them in a trust. Can't get that easily taken away from you. And if it does, you can see how it got the transactions. Hmm. There's a revocable trust is a very good vehicle where you can quickly suspect that somebody's taking advantage of your parents. You see those things flowing out of the revocable trust, you know that somebody is scamming your parents. Get them in vehicles that lower the chances of being scammed. Number three, pay attention to the warning signs. What are some warning signs that your parent is being scammed? They don't want to talk to you about money anymore. All of a sudden, they can't pay their bills, right? There's a lot of text messages back and forth with some stranger. These are all examples of potential signs of fraud. I love this. Scammers
create a false sense of urgency. When people are urgency, making you like you have to give it right now, you can't take time to think about it. That is financial emotional abuse. Scammers create a false sense of urgency. Like they got to get it now, no later than now. That is basically emotional movement of money. Be careful of that. Those are some warning signs of scamming. Pay attention to the warning sign. If your parents are hiding things, if your parents don't want to talk about finances, if your parents all of a sudden can't pay their bills, if your parents are constantly getting text messages back to back to back to back to back, and they're nervous, these are some warning signs that they're getting scammed. All right, so that's the next one. So that's number 3. Number 4. Number 4. No, sorry, one more time. Number 1 is raise the topic. Number 2 is use anti-fraud tools. Number 3 is know the warning signs. Yes. Number 4, which is very important, you have to avoid shaming. Avoid shaming. Now, as your parents get old, they prided themselves in the ability to be very financially savvy when they were younger, and now they're getting older. That makes them feel bad that they can get easily tricked. So if they are victimized, it doesn't make sense for you to pour it on them. It makes them feel worse. It makes them feel that they don't they don't have full control of their brain, and you don't want them to feel that way. So it's very important to avoid shaming, even when they're in the midst of probably getting scammed. Don't 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 try to stop them from being scammed in a shaming type of way. Reassure them, make them understand that they are still well capable of protecting themselves. You got to let them know. That's why that is the first thing is you got to raise the topic. You got to make sure that they hear about these scams, because if they hear about it, they'll be ready for it, and it gives them a sense of confidence that they're still smart, um they're still sharp, right? Let them know it's natural for all of us to not catch things, and it's a responsibility of those who are younger to protect, not to further take advantage. Don't take advantage of your parents. Don't take advantage of older people. Two types of people you don't take advantage of. Don't take advantage of children, and don't take advantage of older people. All right? It's very evil to do so. And it's very narcissistic and selfish if you do. All right? Raise the topic. Let them know so that they're protected based on their former knowledge. That's number 1. Use those anti-fraud tools, credit freeze, put their money mostly in vehicles in which you can monitor, right? Pay attention to their behavior. Pay keen attention to their behavior, especially when in regards to finances, and don't shame them. These are the ways that you can protect the elderly, protect your aging parents, protect your aging loved ones from being scammed. I hope this was good information. I really, really like this information, and I hope it really helps you guys. You guys have a great night.